We all know athletes are told to leave it all on the field. In Peacock's epic drama, Those About to Die, the phrase is taken literally. Created by Robert Rodat, directed by Roland Emmerich, with Sir Anthony Hopkins suited up as the Roman Emperor, this series explores the inception of sports entertainment and the wealth, power, and control that came from betting on the right horse. Welcome to Rome, 79 CE, the setting of Those About to Die. The world's most famous empire is reaching its peak, with a Colosseum under construction, a temperamental volcano to the south, and an overgrown population. Emperor Vespasian has ruled for the last decade, quelling conflicts at home and abroad. His sons, Titus and Domitian, have their eyes on the throne and winning their father's favor as he considers who will be next to lead the Flavian Dynasty. Keeping underfed people content isn't easy, and the Flavians won't stay in power if Rome is burned down by an angry mob. A grain shortage has people feeling a little testy. The fact that Titus, the most likely candidate to replace Vespasian, is not so secretly entangled with the queen of those exiled from recently conquered Jerusalem has some people feeling even testier.
You neglect your duty for that Judean queen who sleeps in your bed. I told you to send her away.
The good news is there are games to play, and games make people happy. At the center of everything is the Circus Maximus, where the citizens of Rome gather to watch chariots race, gladiators fight, and exotic animals rip unfortunate contestants to shreds. When the starving citizens start thinking about revolt, Vespasian and co. can just redirect that energy towards screaming and drinking and cheering at the arena.
Listen to them. So soon after calling for our blood.
While the Flavians use sport to control and persuade their people, the Patricians garner wealth and power from the heavily attended spectacle. These wealthy senators own the four factions, red, green, blue, and white, that compete on the racetrack. When a faction does well, ticket sales go up, more people bet, and there's more money to be made. It's in the Patricians' best interest to put forth the most skilled riders, strongest horses, and fastest chariots. Inside Circus Maximus, the Patricians stand on near equal footing with Domitian and Titus, though the Emperor's sons have more freedom to execute people at their discretion.
I don't know whether I should listen to you. Simply have you killed.
You could do both.
Money, of course, is the common denominator. As such, an industrious plebeian named Tenax has made himself and his betting parlor central to all the plot lines running through Those About to Die.
Who are you?
I'm Tenax. Ask around. People will suggest you be polite to me.
He wheels and deals with royalty, haggles with chariot builders, and seeks out his own fame and fortune through the potential creation of a fifth faction. It's no secret that Tenax, with his web of connections, has sway with a lot of people. The famous Scorpus listens to him, the senators see him as either an asset or a threat, and even Domitian understands the advantages of making him a client and partner. When the quick-witted Calla arrives from Numidia in hopes of saving her 3 children taken by Roman guards, she wastes no time developing a working relationship with Tenax.
I need luck. And a wage.
Racing might be the main attraction for bettors and spectators in Circus Maximus, but the horses need recovery days, and celebrity riders like Scorpus need time off to drink.
Maybe that'll sober you up.
This leaves room for slaves turned gladiators to take the stage and do unspeakable things in the name of entertainment.
We're here about to die.
Flama is the star of this violent show, as the hulking warrior is essentially unbeatable. A match against Flama is the equivalent of a death sentence, as everyone makes Kwame, the Numidian newcomer and Calla's son, well aware. No one would think to bet against the undefeated Goliath, but the payout would be astronomical if that bet somehow hit. With so much wealth generated by these games, people will do anything and everything to stay on top. Senators try to lure another team's charioteer to run for their faction, racers put competitors in harm's way, bettors risk everything, and those taking bets will encourage them to do so. Taken at face value, it's just a chariot race or a quick fight to the death. But the ramifications of a win or loss go much, much deeper.
We bet. And we lost. Now soon we die.
Ultimately, Those About to Die is more than just a series about ancient Roman sports and spectacles. It's an exploration of power, ambition, and survival, where every character's fate hangs in the balance. Prepare to enter the arena, where the stakes are life and death, and only the strongest and most cunning will survive.